Hello. Welcome to Citizenship Pro, your ultimate guide to U.S. citizenship interview. In today's video, we'll be covering the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in random order to help you prepare effectively. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more helpful videos.
Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? $18 and older. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who vetoes bills? The President. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. In what month do we vote for president? November. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who was the first president? George Washington. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights.